This is La La Land, the city of angels, Los Angeles. Whereas someone once said they shoot too many pictures and not enough actors. It's a city that's constantly reinventing itself. Not surprising perhaps for a place where facelifts are 10 a penny. Yes, it's Hollywood. The sign, by the way, originally read Hollywood Land and was an advertising gimmick for a new housing estate. Not too many years ago, the famous boulevard was a slightly seedy disappointment. But that's all changed, as some of the tinsel has returned to this part of town. Mann's Chinese Theatre is the big tourist draw. This was the celeb cinema of choice for premieres back in the 1920s and 30s. It still shows first-run movies, so you can check out the stars on the big screen before seeing how they size up on the street. Nearly 3,000 stars make up the famous Walk of Fame. Where else could you see Mel Gibson rubbing shoulders with Donald Duck? For some, this kind of celebrity snooping just doesn't measure up, so you can take a tour of the stars' homes and check out the modest shacks of the likes of Nicolas Cage and Phil Collins. What brought the movies here in the first place was the climate. And year-round sunshine means that beaches have figured heavily in LA's history, particularly since the Beach Boys surfed the vibrations of the 60s. Nowadays, the boys on the beach have a little more mass. This is the famous Muscle Beach. And just a thong's throw away is Venice Beach, the city's most famous and hugely popular with tourists in search of grungy souvenirs. This is Venice's best-kept secret. Well, how did you think it got its name? 3 miles of canals, all that's left of a 16-mile network that was conceived to give the original Venice a run for its money. They even went so far as importing over a dozen gondolas. The water's gone to their heads here. Waterworld is one of the most popular attractions at Universal Studios, one of the city's big theme parks, and definitely somewhere that's constantly on the make for new attractions. Jurassic Park is an old favourite, where you get to live the movie. A newer thrill is offered by the inside roller coaster called Revenge of the Mummy, based on the Stephen Sommers blockbuster The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. And this is where they say your dreams come true. Disneyland in Anaheim, the first Disney theme park, constantly updating and upgrading. Some of the latest attractions include Mike and Sully to the Rescue, where visitors get to join the stars of the movie Monsters, Inc. Or fight the evil Emperor Zurg at Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. LA may not be the city that never sleeps, but it's certainly a place that will keep you awake. And even today attracts wannabes in search of their star.